Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the use of lightweight and athleticism, and the use of lightweight and carving out an athletic looking physique. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. All right, so I made a video a couple days back about some guys at the gym that were using super lightweight for an hour and a half on every exercise. Behind the neck shrugs, front raises, all this kind of stuff. Just complete mind muscle lightweight stuff. And of course, you know, there's a certain percentage of the audience that misinterprets what I'm saying. And I was trying to tell folks that the mind muscle connection by itself was okay, but you still need progressive overload. And the use of lightweight exclusively won't do crap for your body. And that is the reality, regardless of how much you wish it weren't true. So I had one comment, and the viewer said that, hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, some of us don't want a muscular body. Some of us just want an athletic-looking physique and to be more athletic, therefore implying it's okay to use lightweight. So let's analyze what this gentleman was saying. He's saying, hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, some of us don't want a lot of muscle mass. We just want an athletic-looking body. That's point number one, not a lot of muscle mass, but an athletic-looking body. And some of us just want to be more athletic. That's point number two. Now let's address both of these points. First off, I understand not a lot of us want a super muscular body, meaning we don't want to look like a IFBB pro. But to then say you want to have an athletic looking physique, for a natural potential is about 30 to 35 pounds of muscle gained, give or take, in that ballpark. If you just want an athletic physique, it's going to involve adding some muscle mass. It's going to involve adding 10 to 20 more pounds of muscle mass. About, if you only add 2 to 5 pounds of muscle mass, no one's really going to be able to tell a difference. And even if you lose weight and you exercise till your balls fall off, you're not going to look more athletic unless you have a quality amount of muscle mass from the womb. And some people do have that. So if you're not after a maximum amount of muscle mass, fair enough. That's about 30 to 35 pounds naturally. If you want to look athletic, you're going to have to gain probably about 10 to 20 pounds of mass as a male and maybe about 5 pounds as a female. To gain that kind of mass, you're going to need to get a lot stronger than you are now. No exceptions, no shortcuts. You just can't say you're going to use 10-pound flies and 135-pound behind the back shrugs and that you're going to build an athletic body. You're not. You might gain a couple pounds of muscle, but that type of minuscule lightweight won't do crap for building muscle. You have to get stronger. You have to get stronger at some point. And if you're not using compound exercises, at least a few of them, you're not using progressive overload, if you're just doing mind-muscle connection stuff and never getting stronger on those movements, you're not going to build an athletic body. No way, no how. Don't turn this into a debate about the mind-muscle connection, because there was a caveat. If you are using the mind-muscle connection and not getting stronger on it, then you're not going to build muscle. If you are using the mind-muscle connection and you are getting stronger on it, you will build muscle. So the end point here is that lightweight will not give you an athletic body if you are not getting stronger. Period. End of story. So that debunks point number one made by this viewer who wants to be a pussy and remain using lightweight. And let's just call it what it is, because that's what he wants. He wants somebody to tell him, it's okay, Chucky, to use lightweight. It's okay. You don't have to go heavy. You can do whatever you want. You know what? I'm sorry, but you can't. You can't just make up your own rules. And if that hurts your feelings, you know what? I'm very sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry, because that's life. And you need to tell people the truth so they can separate the bullshit from reality in the fitness industry and actually reach their goals, because there's so much bullshit and confusion in the fitness industry to begin with. So, long ramble, on to point number two. Some of us just want to be more athletic. I will tell you my story. When I went into college at age 18, I was a very athletic individual, meaning I love to play sports. Baseball, basketball, tennis, running, you name it, I love to do it. But you know what? I wasn't the greatest athlete at all, even though I was very athletic and very active. Let's separate the difference between being active and athletic and being a good athlete. So, when I went to college and got stronger, I got my bench press to 275 for reps, got my squat to 315 for reps. My sprint speed dramatically increased. Dramatically. My vertical jump dramatically increased. And when I went home and got back into wrestling, very few of my opponents could handle my strength. I was much more athletic. I could sprint faster. I could crush a baseball. I could jump a lot higher. I had the strength to hold my own in wrestling. I was far more athletic. So if you think that you can use lightweight and get more athletic, you are fooling yourself. To get more athletic, strength training is the best way to get more athletic. You can do all these kind of drills, and that's good. But if you want to increase your sprint speed and your vertical jump and your ability to generate power and your ability to overcome an opponent in an MMA type of sport, you need a lot more strength. And if you believe 10 to 20 pound dumbbells are going to make you more athletic, meaning far more athletic than you are now, you're just in a dream world. They might give you a 1% increase in athleticism. They ain't going to do much for you. So I had to make this video because there's still some people who are drunk on the idea that they can go into the gym and have fuck-around-itis with light weights and achieve anything reasonably good. If you want to use light weights, that's fine. Being active is better than not being active. Let's put that out there. Being active is better than not being active. We all know this. But that said, if you're just going to use very light weight and dick around, it's not going to challenge the body. And the less you challenge your body, the less the health impacts, the less the strength impacts, the less the functional increases you're going to get. The more you challenge yourself from a cardiovascular standpoint and from a strength standpoint, the better it will be for your health and for your quality of life. Let me repeat that. The more you challenge yourself, the more you push yourself with resistance to a reasonable degree, so we're not hurting ourselves and doing anything silly. The more you push yourself with resistance training and with cardio, the more benefits you're going to get from that. Not just from a functional standpoint, but from a health standpoint. Period. End of story. So kids, lightweight, it's a fantasy. There are no shortcuts. You're not going to get athletic and you're not going to build an athletic body. So saith the big, hairy, ugly dude, because I love you. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching.
And stay sexy.
Stay sexy, people. What you cooking, beautiful?
Are you flirting or trying to dance?
They want to know what you're cooking.
Just eggs and rice tonight.
Yeah, we're having hummus and some raw veggies. Yep. Stay sexy, people. Stay sexy.